They took the right option, didn't they? Didn't want to spread it wide.
Jono Ross's yellow card has expired. He's still waiting to come on, however, so Sale defensively still a man down. Rona putting his shoulder into it. Hoskins heading backwards. Hassel-Collins. He had Carl Rowe away to the right-hand side, but Sale wouldn't let him get that ball away. It was tenacious defence. To Asui, Jackson over the top to Sean O'Brien, and then the run-in for Curtis Rona. If you're looking for action and adventure in the capital this season, you're going to have to go a long way to do better than this place in Brentford. The footballers and the rugby players do drama.
Well, how about that for a response? It's been building, and you've got to say that they deserve it. But it was the quick thinking there of Sean O'Brien to know exactly where the space was. Look at that, tipped on by Paddy Jackson. Hassel-Collins recycles the ball, but look at what happens here. Comes to Sean O'Brien, and he knows he's not got the pace to take it over the line, but he knows a man who has, Curtis Rona.
Big kick. Big kick.
All good.
Tough angle, but this to draw them level. What's it got? What's it got? What they knew from the moment it left the tee. And the voices will tell you. 3 minutes to go, level. 31 points apiece, extraordinary.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. Huge credit. The London Irish, they found a way to get themselves back into the game. Sean O'Brien, those old legs, he realised he just needed to straighten and give it to the wheels of his number 13. Only knows too well where the try line is.
Well, for so many reasons, if you live in this part of town, you need to get yourself down here, and it's not just about the Riverside pubs on the way in. I mean, they play a part, but once you're here as well, my goodness, the show's not bad either.
Well, what a match we've been treated to. What a weekend of Premiership Rugby, but we've had some great games across the weekend, but this is a really interesting way to finish it. Could still be anyone's match as well.
And use it!
2 minutes left. Cleared by Hugh O'Sullivan and then brought back by Dennis Solomona. Do Sale have one more significant line left in them? They're going to have to settle for the draw, or maybe the unthinkable, Tuolangi. He's thrown himself fully into this contest today. Harrison. Still going, Ross Harrison. He's got Dupree away to the left. And as he waited for Dupree to catch up, Irish's defence got there and drew the penalty.
I'll tell you what, that is a really good penalty to win, because it's very easy to give it away the other way, you know, and that would have been the end of the game. So he's really gambled there.
And as it's happened, Paddy Jackson isn't thinking about draw, he's thinking about win here. It's a little bit far out for them to think about launching an attack, but can they try and squeeze Sale to get another penalty, give them a line out deeper in their territory, and then they can launch one of their better attacks from it, and the safety that they're 50 or 60 or 70 metres down the park from their line.
Maffey. Irish still eager for more. O'Sullivan and Jackson popping it back in field. That's been lost forwards, and now all of a sudden Sale can live in hope. Oosthuizen chugging up towards halfway. Jono Ross back with us. He's had 10 minutes to fill his lungs again.
Yeah. London Irish got to keep Sale away from kicking range. Keep them in their own half if they can.
Tackle, away you go!
There's no question that Sale have missed the steadying hand of AJ McGinty in this second half. He was bossing everything in the first half. Went off injured at half-time. Irish have surged their way back into this contest.
Clock's in the red, so they don't need to be silly Irish. They've got some points out of this game. Don't be over-eager in the breakdown.
This is Wilkinson.
Use it.
Well, it's London Irish who have to be on their best behaviour. Ross. It's Tuasiri who was over the top. And it's Irish who can bank the points here.
Well, he might have a shot at goal.
Or they can have a go.
I think this could be in range. Just watching the element of breeze out there has been in their favour in the second half. I think this is a shot to nothing. Wouldn't have the greatest range in the league in Paddy Jackson, but with the adrenaline pumping through the veins.
I tell you who I did see walloping for miles in the warm-up. Bernard Janssen van Rensburg, but he's on the bench. So he's not an option, but it will be Paddy Jackson who says, let's have a spin on 20 on a Sunday afternoon and see where this takes us.
Well, we've seen football managers bringing on subs off the bench, not necessarily successfully, and heavily criticised for it. And on this occasion, you wouldn't want to be taking a, 58-metre penalty.
Oh, it's 61 metres. I mean, those folk as old as me will remember Paul Thorburn, who hit one for Wales once from about 5.5 miles. But this is in this territory. Deep breaths, everybody. Folk up north might want to close their eyes. Goodness me. Up she goes. No problem with the distance. Oh, it's off the post. It's still got to be gathered.
It's not off yet.
Still we go on.
Lock on in the air, then into a white player, so it'll be a scrum.
There's going to be nobody asking for their money back today. Holy moly, what a match that was. And the kick that would have won it, cannoning back off the posts. But Paddy Jackson and co will take a point, given where they were at half-time. It's another match that this time ends in a draw for Sale that will feel like a defeat. A week on from Bath, but what a weekend we have had in the Premiership, and it takes us all the way to the weekend's conclusion. Final score here in Brentford, extraordinarily. London Irish 31, Sale 31.
What an afternoon of entertainment we've been. Arrived away to get themselves 3 points out of this game, and gosh, they'll be kicking themselves. What a phenomenal strike it was from Paddy Jackson as well. 58 metres, hit the upright, agonising, but very impressed with their mentality not to throw the towel in, to hang in there even when it wasn't going well for them, to manage to turn it around. And there's lots of spirit in this London Irish team, and they've got some victories ahead of them, definitely here at Brentford anyway.
Yeah, and I think for Sale Sharks, Alex Anderson will be wondering how the game wasn't done and dusted. 4 first half tries, bonus point wrapped up. You thought the game was wrapped up, a 17-point lead going down the tunnel, but they allowed London Irish, admittedly through Sean O'Brien's introduction, to get themselves a foothold in the match. And at some point they ran a tight rope last week, one with a penalty miss from Bath, and they offered that option to London Irish, and it was gleefully accepted. They still leave with 3 points, but it should have been so much more for Sale Sharks.